Okay, today's lesson we're going to talk about how to use SOHCAHTOA to find missing angles of a right triangle. Okay, a couple of key points here as far as your calculator goes. All right, again, always make sure that mode is in degree mode. And we are looking for, again, there should be 3 buttons on your calculator: sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay. Now today we're going to focus on what they call the inverse function. If you notice right above your sine, cosine, and tangent buttons, there's sine to the negative first power, cosine to the negative first power, and tangent to the negative first power. Okay? These are going to be the key. Okay, these are what we're looking at today. All right, these are going to be helping us find missing sides of, or I'm sorry, missing angles of right triangles. Okay? Now, how do you get that on your calculator? You have to hit the second button and then hit sine, cosine, or tangent, depending on which one we need to use. So, here are a couple examples. Okay? We're going to treat this exactly the same as we did for finding the sides. Here's our angle. All right, we're missing the angle. Now we're given 2 sides. Across from the right angle is our hypotenuse, and this is the adjacent leg. It's next to, so that would be the adjacent. So from SOHCAHTOA, AH would be our ka, which stands for cosine. So remember, it's cosine of the angle equals adjacent over hypotenuse. So that's cosine of x equals 9 over 18. Now, to figure out the missing angle, what you're going to do is you're going to take the inverse cosine of both sides. That will cancel your cosine here and give you x equals inverse cosine. I keep writing it in. Inverse cosine of 9 divided by 18. So that's what we're going to punch in our calculator is second cosine, and then it probably opens up parentheses, and we're going to hit 9 divided by 18, enter. So if we do that correctly, get out my calculator here. So inverse cosine, 9 divided by 18, and we have our angle. If you did that right, you get exactly 60 degrees. Okay, let's try example 2 here, or example B. Here's our angle. Okay, across from the angle is the opposite leg, and next to the angle is the adjacent leg. The hypotenuse is not given to us. So OA would give us TOA. So this is tangent of our angle equals opposite over adjacent. So it's tangent x equals opposite over adjacent. All right, to cancel tangent from the x, we're going to take inverse tangent of both sides. The inverse tangent cancels the tangent, giving you x equals, and then in our calculator we have inverse tangent of 25 over 13. So again, remember that's second, hit second, then tangent, and then hit your fraction. 25 divided by 13. Normally with angles, we round it to the nearest whole number, so that's going to be 63 degrees. Okay, we'll try one more. Again, here's your angle. Across from the angle is the opposite leg, and this is our hypotenuse. OH would be so. Sine of the angle equals opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, plug in your information. Sine of x equals opposite over hypotenuse. To get rid of our sine, we're going to take the inverse sine of both sides. Inverse sine and sine cancel each other out, so our angle would be inverse sine of 23 divided by 25. And we're going to round it to the nearest tenth, it says. So inverse sine 23 divided by 25. Punch that in your calculator correctly, and it's 66.9 degrees. So to summarize our lesson, okay, remember we're going to use our inverse sine, inverse cosine, inverse tangent to find missing angles inside of our triangles. And that concludes SOHCAHTOA to find missing angles.